everything happened with Mauricio Suleiman. A lot of things with the WBC. The way Mauricio is moving these belts is it's frustrating. It really is, because I am the undisputed lightweight world champion, and there's others that are saying I'm not. So it is frustrating at that point. But however, Devin Haney with the WBC, he had I guess he won the interim, correct? Yeah, I won the interim, and for some reason, I never petitioned, though. You know that, right? I never petitioned for the franchise belt, ever. What Mauricio said is winner takes that belt. Lomachenko did what he had to do. He did what he did. Doesn't reflect on me. He had the WBC championship when he beat Luke Campbell for the vacant one. And he is the rightful WBC world champion. The only thing is that they elevated Devin Haney. And I don't think that he has the actual belt. I believe he has an email belt.
Teo Lopez, he recently had an interview with Brian Custer in which he stated he did not petition for the WBC, the franchise belt. So what's your take on that?
That's absolutely incorrect, right? Because with the franchise designation, you have to petition. It's not something that they just award you or just bestow upon you. You have to have it part of your plan when you're moving as a champion. It has to be somewhere in your plans that, okay, can I get the franchise designation to make a different fight happen so I don't have to do my mandatory? And that's what Lomachenko did. Now, when Teofimo got the franchise, when he applied for the franchise designation, it had to be applied before the fight happened. So he applied for it, and you can look it up. It's just type it in. Lopez applies for franchise designation with Top Rank to the WBC. And once you do that, then you automatically let them know that you don't want to fight the WBC champion. Not right now. But they respect you enough. It has enough respect on a designation that it gives you an opportunity to fight at a later date. So it's not like an old school where you just get stripped or you just vacate the belt. You vacate the belt with honors, So that's what they've allowed for those champions.
In other words, it's another way to save face. Obviously, that's the case.
But see, with you, and I'm always optimistic about the franchise designation in the sense of that the people are the ones that make the fight happen. So with Teofimo's franchise designation, he can right now say, I want to fight Devin Haney and I want to make this fight for everything. And you know what I mean? For that, you know what I mean? We would understand that, Teofimo would be taking on a big challenge. But like he said before, I think it was earlier today or yesterday, you take chances, to get big rewards. So we know that that's not a fight that is the best style matchup for Teo, you know what I mean? But, the people know, and the boxing community knows that, that's the fight to be made right now in the lightweight division.
For all marvels, for all belts, for the true undisputed, you have to see it. To give Teo the benefit of the doubt, is it possible that he's not informed that maybe Top Rank petitioned for the belt without his permission?
You can't do that. You can't, as a company petition without a fighter to the fight, agreeing to the terms of it as a company, and a promoter. You can't do that.
Just to make it clear, as the CEO of DH Promotion, that you're the president of, you won't petition for a title like that without Devin Haney blessings or permission.
Oh, absolutely
right?
not. Absolutely not.
It's the same thing for Teo and Top Rank, right?
Yeah, but Mauricio had said that Teofimo Lopez, himself, and he also said Vasil Lomachenko, both himself had petitioned and understood what the petition was and understood what they were doing.
Right. I was trying to obviously give Teo the benefit of the doubt, but either way you look at it, it don't make no sense. So we have a super chat. Is there such thing as a heavyweight franchise belt?
You know what? It's strictly upon the fighter and the fighter's team in terms of picking that route and what they're going that route and why would they put the franchise tied to their their fighter or whatever, you know. So it's a case by case basis according to what I'm hearing. And I think as of now, Canelo, Lomachenko, and Teofimo Lopez are the only franchise champions that the WBC has had since they've started the belt.
Right. So when it comes to obviously two fighters that had the franchise belt at 135, Lomachenko did.
Wilder, I think Wilder was offered the belt and he didn't take it. He didn't want it.
Yeah, because he wanted to fight his mandatories, right?
Right.
When it comes to the lightweight division, though, we know we had two franchise champions, which is Lomachenko and obviously Teo Lopez. Now, Teo, all he had to do was beat Comey to earn a shot with Lomachenko. But Devin Haney has to work for half a decade in order to earn a shot with Teo Lopez. Now, for the people that say, oh, well, Devin Haney haven't fought this guy, Devin Haney fought that guy, Teo's making it clear. It don't matter who Devin Haney fight next. It don't matter who Devin Haney fight next year. It don't matter who Devin Haney fight for the next 4 years. He has to work for a half a decade to earn a shot with Devin Haney. Does that mean he recognized Devin Haney as the most dangerous rival of his because he's treating him in such a manner like that? Because obviously Teo Sr. did the same thing. He said the dream fight for his son is Devin Haney in the next couple years. So what's your take on that?
Yeah, respectfully, I think that with all of them, they know that their big fight, you know, and all the roads leads through Devin, you know, and it's just a, you know, great place for us to be in, you know what I mean, as a team. Devin as a fighter with the skill set that he possesses, we're not scared of none of them. Bring them all. To me, it just gives me goosebumps, man. Just thinking about it, you know. Just Teo and Devin, you know, in 2021. But like I said, man, if he doesn't want to get it on, man, I get just as squeamy and queasy about those other fights now. You know, it's just a great time to be part of the Devin Haney team.
Yeah, so if it doesn't happen in 2021, you know, Devin Haney came out recently and said that Teofimo is just blowing smoke to brainwash the fans with all this email talk because he was the one that petitioned for the WBC French Fry title through email. So if the fight doesn't happen, was Teo just blowing smoke because he recognized the talent Devin is?
Well, Teo has some really good people, you know what I mean, Hall of Famers that handle his business, and they do a lot of emailing and stuff over there, you know. So we let the we let the business be handled, you know, let the fighters get in the ring and do their thing, you know what I mean. And you know, Devin is ready to go. I mean, we've said that, you know, time after time, you know, our name is in the hat. That's one of the reasons why Devin is the champion that he is. That's one of the reasons why he gets paid what he gets paid, because his name is in the hat for everybody, and not just tomorrow, not next week, not 5 years, right now. All roads in the lightweight division run through Devin Haney.
How did you choose Lomachenko? Because
I did not choose him. He requested, Canelo requested. So we sent out a vote and we analyzed his history.
Ooh, Canelo and Lomachenko requested?
Absolutely.
Ooh, you just made headlines.
Lomachenko.
You just made headlines.
Lomachenko, top rank, requested. And let me tell you, we analyzed the request. Top of the top.
Define the franchise belt. Can you define it?
The franchise is not a belt. It's not a championship. It's a designation given to elite, unique fighters who carry the industry of the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko are two sensational fighters who carry the industry.
One fight. What is the mega fight in the sport? Teofimo Lopez versus who in a couple of years or next year?
I don't even know. Devin Haney. I would say Devin Haney.
Who would you like to fight at? You know, obviously some attractive options there at lightweight. Who would you like to fight the most?
I don't mind being the two-time email world champion. You know what I mean? That'll be fine. You know, I know a lot of people are already saying that this is not for undisputed because of that. Whatever with Mauricio Suleiman and whatever he did, but I just got a belt that said franchise world champion. So from the WBC, and you got a guy like Devin Haney fighting Gamboa, a washed out Gamboa, just for a record that he wants to keep it safe and pretty. I can fight those guys. I don't mind it.
Do you think Haney would fight you next, assuming he beats Gamboa?
I don't care. I don't think any of these guys will step up to the plate. And if they do, they better be ready. Because I don't fear no man. I told you guys this. I don't care. I'm in there to fight. And if you're not there to fight with me, you're going to lose.
Thank
like
you.
Loma. Like, if I take that fight, it's just for bragging rights, just to shut him up and destroy his career. That's really what it is. I don't care. That's the type of person I am. I ain't here to... I'm not here to see another fighter build up his career. If he wants to take that step and fight, I'm more than happy to just take him out that route of what everybody's talking about, saying the next Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that. Yeah, get out of here with that bullshit.
Teofimo Lopez is the one with the rest of the belt, so that's the main fight that I want to make happen.
But when it comes to Devin, I got to think about it. Devin has not a long way. He got like maybe 3 to 5 years to get to that point to where we can make that fight happen. 3 to 5 years to where we can make that fight happen.
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I still got the wall. I still got the wall. I still got the wall.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.